Spring arrives with deep blue skies, a picnic by the pond. Yay! Through valleys deep at friends he beeps, who join him on his way. All squeezed in tight, oh what a sight! Why don't you come and play? Join the ride, hit subscribe and have a lovely day. All aboard for the picnic! By T.S. Tales for comfy corner time. Listen very carefully. The question for this story is, what did Badger exclaim about his bike? Answers at the end. Oh, how I love a picnic, hooted Casper. Bumpety-bump, clonkety-clonk, he bumbled with joy down the winding country lanes. A delightful invitation for a picnic party by the lake. Sat with his good friend Toad on the passenger seat. But wait, who's that? Hoppity-hop, hoppity-hop, hoot-hoot, called Casper as he slowed with curiosity. Hello, Rabbit, what a fine day for a hop. I'm off to the picnic, but I'm afraid all this hopping has jumbled my sandwiches, replied Rabbit, pointing to his bag. Hop in, smiled Casper. I'll give you a lift. And so the little blue camper, complete with Toad and Rabbit, bumpety-bumped, clonkety-clonked, and bumbled down the road, until... Who's that? Asked Rabbit, pointing at a waddly-doddly duck. Hoot, hoot! Called Casper, slowing down. Oh, hello, Casper, quacked Duck, with a rolled-up towel under her wing. What are you up to? Asked Casper. I'm off to the picnic by the pond, looking forward to a lovely paddle. Well, hop in. And so the little blue camper, complete with Toad, Rabbit and Duck, bumpety-bumped, clonkety-clonked, and bumbled down the road, until... Quack! Squawked Duck at a field. Who's that? Hoot, hoot! Called Casper. Baa, baa! I'm off to a picnic by the lake. Yay! Bleated Ram. Would you like a lift? Asked Casper. Yes, we would, replied Ram, and with that 8 sheep leapt out from behind the hedge and pushed and squeezed into Casper's back seat. And so the little blue camper, complete with Toad, Rabbit, Duck, Ram and friends, bumpety-bumped, clonkety-clonked and bumbled down the road, until they spotted Cow and her little calf resting under a shady tree. We've been walking since dawn, Cow mooed. Can you guess what happened next? Yep. There's not much room, but I'm sure we can squeeze you in, hooted Casper. Some of the sheep moved onto the roof rack. Cow's calf sat in the front, and poor Cow stood with her bottom hanging out of the door. What a sight! And so the little blue camper, complete with Toad, Rabbit and Duck, Ram and friends, Cow and calf, bumpety-bumped, clonkety-clonked and bumbled down the road, until... Who's that? Called Cow, peering out of the window. A grumpy old badger was wiping his brow, struggling to push his bike. Hello, Badger, what on earth is the matter? Asked Casper. The old girl's croaked it, he exclaimed with frustration. I beg your pardon, said Toad, feeling a little insulted. Oh, sorry, Toad, didn't see you under Rabbit's tail. Well, we can't leave him behind, bleated Ram. With a grunt and a groan, grumpy old Badger made it in through the door. With the sheep on the roof tinkering with his bike, they set off again. And so it went that the little blue camper, complete with Toad, Rabbit and Duck, Ram and friends, Cow, Calf and Grumpy Badger, bumpety-bumped, clonkety-clonked and bumbled down the road. Until finally, Casper and his colourful crew arrived at the picnic. Oh, how exciting! Before them stood a lush green meadow, a sparkly lake, and the most majestic old oak tree. One by one, everyone tumbled out of the van and went about their day. Toad found a comfy lilo and relaxed with a cool glass of pond juice. Duck paddled past, basking in the sun. Cow and Calf nibbled on sweet spring grass until their bellies bulged. And now blissful Badger relaxed on a log with Rabbit, amusing themselves with stories of good old adventures. Ram organised the sheep into teams. Holding up a picnic cloth, he declared, "Let the race begin!" Then he had to cycle like the wind to keep up with the thundering herd. What a sight! A tired, content Casper watched with a smile as his friends enjoyed themselves. With flickering headlights, he drifted off into a wonderful daydream. All you need is friends and a little bit of sunshine to make every day a celebration. Have you been listening carefully? Do you know what Badger exclaimed about his bike? Yes, that's right. The old girls croaked it. Well done. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. If you've enjoyed today's story, why don't you stick around? Pop over to the channel and find many more exciting adventures waiting just for you.